Hey guys, it's Michelle, and today's video is going to be all about Déjà Vu and the different conspiracy theories behind this weird phenomenon that no one can really indefinitely explain. Déjà vu, basically, if you guys don't know, the definition is a feeling of having already experienced the present situation. Déjà vu really always freaks me out. It's so weird because you feel like you so know that you were in this exact situation before. And a lot of people will explain it with reincarnation, but I feel like that doesn't really make that much sense because it can be with specific people that are in your life. So how would it be reincarnation if you didn't experience it with these people? But I have a theory for that, so let's get into the different theories. I'm excited for this video because you guys have requested it, and Déjà Vu fucking freaks me out. Ever since Wizards of Waverly Place, it scares the shit out of me. So the most logical theory behind Déjà Vu would definitely be certain things to trigger your five senses may bring upon déjà vu. So maybe if you hear a certain song, or if you smell a certain scent, or if you see something that reminds you of something else, then that could kind of explain déjà vu. However, I feel like it doesn't even really explain it that much because you would know that memory, say if you smelled peanut butter and that memory brings you back to your childhood, then you wouldn't be having déjà vu in this situation, but maybe it's just kind of an effect of it. Who knows? Once again, it's unsolved. We don't know what the fuck déjà vu is. So that's pretty weird. That's the most logical theory. That's what a lot of people say is it's just has to do with your senses. So that could be an explanation for it, but that's kind of the boring one. Now we're gonna go into the creepier ones. So the next one's going to be parallel universes. So this kind of coincides with the Mandela effect, because if you guys know the Mandela effect, technically people think that it is parallel universes and you're crossing over different universes. Déjà vu is essentially the same thing. If there's actually parallel universes with versions of yourself, when you have déjà vu, it's because the parallel version of yourself is doing the exact same thing in a different universe, which is fucking creepy. The next theory is all about dreams. So sometimes I have dreams that literally come true, and it's kind of creepy, but some of them are just really minor things. However, you have to realize that you dream so much throughout the night, but you only remember a few dreams or a few bits and parts of your dreams. So if you dream thousands and hundreds of different dreams throughout your life and stuff, there is a possibility that you did dream something and then that happens in real life, but you don't remember dreaming it, but you still have that memory in a sense, and maybe the sensory images of déjà vu. That's what that makes sense. If that that's what that makes sense. Okay, me too. So say you dream that you were getting coffee and then you see your friend Zach, and then this happens in real life, but you don't remember your dream because it was one of the dreams that you just didn't remember that night. And then a few days later you go get coffee and you see your friend Zach, and then you have déjà vu. Maybe that's why, is because you had a dream about it, but you didn't, it's not one of the dreams that you remembered, so it didn't feel weird. You weren't oh my god, I had a dream that I saw you getting coffee, what the fuck? Because you didn't remember your dream, but the memory's still there, but only certain things of it will make you feel it already happened before because it did in your dream. You just don't remember it that prominently. I don't know if that makes sense. I feel that kind of does. Because you dream so much, you're bound to dream little random bits of your life that happen. Because I feel when déjà vu happens, it's never anything extremely out of the ordinary that's going on, you know what I mean? Sometimes I'll just be chilling and I'll be what the fuck, I feel I've done this before. I don't know, but I feel that kind of makes a lot of sense. That's one of the more sensible theories on this list. The next one's a bit trippy, and I don't know if anybody's ever talked about this before or thought of this before. So it starts with the concept of reincarnation in general. However, it's different than reincarnation. You go on to be a different person, it's different lives that you live, but it is reincarnation in the sense of you come back as yourself and you just continuously live in this cycle of your own life over and over and over again. However, I think that this could make sense only if things could change throughout your different lives. So yes, you are you every single life that you have. However, you can choose to make your life different, but you're not really sure that you are making your life different because it's like it depends on other people as well. Like your life solely depends on the world around you. So when other people make different decisions, like it's kind of just keeps going in a circle, but it's not like you're not living the same exact life over and over again, but like a lot of the same circumstances. Like say maybe your parents or something decide to get a divorce in one life, but then they stay together in another life. Like it's kind of just you consciously, it's like you have the same situations, but there are different outcomes because you can make different decisions, if that makes sense. Like I feel like you wouldn't just be living the same exact life over and over again, but maybe you would, but then your whole life would be deja vu, so that doesn't make too much sense. So then that's like the theory, is that like when you're living your whole life over and over again and you personally don't live your life exactly the same, like word for word, because everything depends on everything else and other people. So when you experience deja vu, it's because that exact moment happened in a past life as yourself, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm like not really explaining this well, but I feel like this could explain a lot, like not even with deja vu, but like reincarnation in general. If you are coming back as yourself, it could explain like soulmates and stuff like that, and like friends that like just feel like you've known each other forever even though you haven't. Like maybe you actually have known each other forever because you've met in your life like multiple lives. I don't know, it literally tripped me out as I was like researching and stuff like that, and I was like, oh my god, this is fucking crazy. Because then I saw a Facebook post that was like, what if like when you die you see the light, because you see the light of the hospital room and you're being born again. But like what if you're being born again yourself because you come out crying because you're sad about your life that you just remembered, you're dead, so you come out crying and then you're reborn and you're crying because you're just like, what the fuck. But then when a baby gets put into its mom's arms, a lot of the time it stops crying, because what if you recognize that that's your mom because you remember your past life at this point and you know that that's your mom. I don't know, dude. It literally fucked me up. I was like, what if you're just like crying, you know, like you're dead, and at this point, if you die like of old age, of a normal person like would die, then you die like after your parents probably. So like seeing your mom would be like really comforting, because you'll be like, oh my god, it's my mom, what the fuck. I don't know, it's just like, that just kind of tripped me out a little bit, because I was like, oh my god, like what if you just like, because you know when like you see in like movies or you see in even real life when babies are born, they come out crying all gross and disgusting, but then you put the baby on its mom's like chest and then it stops crying a lot of the time. Like maybe that's why, I don't know, it's freaking me out. But also you don't remember any of like that part of your childhood, like as an actual infant you never remember it, so we wouldn't know if that's true or not. I don't know, dude, it literally fucked me up. I don't know, it's just kind of a weird theory, but the next theory is pretty interesting as well, and this one really fucks me up, and it is about a glitch in time. The concept of time is really human-made. We make time, we created time, like it's a human-made concept, essentially. So, this one gets deep, okay guys? So, the theory of deja vu is that it's a glitch in time. So what we see as the past, present, and future, this is the theory of time is a man-made concept, which it is, but like if it actually doesn't, like if we, I don't know, this is kind of hard to explain because I'm like not really sure. It's like if we didn't know that time was like a thing, like everything would just be happening at once and all of our memories would really be taking place like right now. So like all of our past, present, and future would all be happening at the same time because time doesn't exist. I know, it fucked me up. I was literally like, wait, what? So then like when deja vu happens, we are gaining a greater sense of consciousness where we are able to live more than one experience at once. What the fuck? I don't even know. I don't believe that because it kind of trips me out a little bit too much. What if everything that's happened that's happening and that's going to happen is happening at the exact same time, but because we've created this time concept, it's like, it feels like it's at different time periods or different moments. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know how to explain it because I don't even think it can be explained. But if you think about it, humans did make up time, but maybe they just made up the name of time and like the different months and the different years and the different hours of the day. And maybe they didn't actually make up the concept of time because maybe it already existed. I don't know, but that fucked me up a little bit. I choose not to believe that one because it just scares the fucking shit out of me. That's fucking scary. That's like our whole life is basically a lie, but we just choose to live it. And the last deja vu theory that we're going to be talking about is all about the show Wizards of Waverly Place, and the wizards actually exist. I choose to believe this one because this one is nice and fun, kind of. So, you know the episode, if you watch Wizards of Waverly Place, the episode of Wizards of Waverly Place where they talk about deja vu, they say deja vu happens when wizards or people that can do magic in general go back in time and like you do a reverse time spell where they can like go back like a couple seconds or a couple minutes, I think. So say like, oh, they drop something, they can like rewind time really quick and then go pick it back up. So that's where deja vu comes from according to Wizards of Waverly Place. And I know it sounds dumb, but like honestly, fucking I believe it because it's cool. So maybe deja vu actually comes from that. Maybe there are actually people who can do magic and can do spells that reverse time, and that's what makes us feel like we're reliving something, is because we actually are reliving something. I don't know, it's pretty weird, but also you have to think Disney is something that is really speculated to be in the Illuminati, and if there were such thing as magic and wizards, I'm sure the highest, most elite government official group would probably know about it. So maybe they're putting this into their TV shows because they want people to know, but they don't really want people to know. You know what I mean? So that's it for today's video. If you guys like it, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments your different deja vu conspiracy theories, and let me know what you think about these ones and which one you think is the most believable. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram. I'm always posting really dope shit on there. And make sure you subscribe for new videos every single day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!
I couldn't resist him. His eyes were like yours. His hair was exactly the shade of brown. He's just not as tall, but I couldn't tell. It was dark and